we're going to check out exactly what the graph is doing. We also have two other coins to be checking out. One that just started moving that I mentioned about a week ago, and another one that is, about to break out. We also have some exciting news from some regulators. So before we get into it, make sure you smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. First thing we're going to do is go over to the tweeters. Definitely a solid follow there. The crypto homie at homie_crypto. Good morning, homies. May the gains continue to multiply. But most importantly, though, we have from Pomp. The Miami mayor just got Miami into Bitcoin. The employees are paid in Bitcoin. Residents pay fees in Bitcoin. Taxes paid in Bitcoin. The city treasury is in Bitcoin. Whoa, he's like he says, absolutely unreal. This is just a start, guys. This is just a start. And something that I just saw from Jack Dorsey just this morning, February 12th at 1:33 a.m. He says, I'm giving 50 Bitcoin to a new endowment named Bitcoin Trust to fund Bitcoin development, and it initially focused on teams in Africa and India. It'll be set up as a blind, irrevocable trust, taking zero direction from us. We need 3 board members to start. Wow, that is amazing. 500 Bitcoin, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Congratulations to Jack Dorsey. And up next, what is going on in the market right now? What is going on? We had Bitcoin at $47,000, just hanging in there. It made an all-time high, and it was like, now we're going to come right back. But we have some alts making some nice moves. Bitcoin and Ethereum are kind of moving together right now. Cardano, 92 cents, waiting for it to break all-time high, waiting for that. Binance just hanging in there looking mighty fine, mighty fine. We're going to get into some XRP, the graph, and this other coin as well. So heading right over to the charts, we got the graph on the 12-hour. And we start from the beginning here. The graph had the massive launch on the Coinbase listing. Bam, massive launch all the way up to like 81 cents. And then we came smacking back down. Everybody said, oh no, we're going lower, we're going lower. But guess what? We bottomed out. The bottom was actually at 23 cents. I know a lot of you out there bought in this region, and congratulations to you, because things are looking mighty fine. And of course, we had that higher high then, from here, higher high, higher low. And we thought we were going to go higher there, but it did not happen. We got rejected, but still, it ended up playing out well to where we made that higher high. And now, we're going parabolic. It's almost as parabolic as back here. I'm expecting this to end in the near future. Maybe one more day of a nice pump, or like one more day or two with a nice pump here. Possibly breaching that $3 on a wick, maybe $3.25. But looking at the graph, it's definitely time to consider taking some profit. Maybe not sell like everything completely. Maybe sell 15% or 25%. Just have a game plan so your emotions don't take over. Because a lot of people are FOMOing into the graph, and that's not something you want to do right now. You want to stay level-headed. You want to put your emotions to the side, and you want to take some profit. You're in here to make money, right? You're in here to make money. So you definitely want to consider taking something off the table. Maybe just pull out your initial investment and play with the house's money, because it feels good. You're able to sleep at night. But pulling the graph out on the daily, once again, still, it's not looking as parabolic as here yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. So only time will tell. It's definitely cool to see the graph making some moves. I know like a lot of you are making some big bucks out there. Just try not to FOMO. You don't want to be buying in this region. You don't want to be FOMOing in. It looks like on the hourly more recently, we're just making the higher highs, higher lows, higher low, higher high, possibly making a higher low here. Hopefully it doesn't go down below 212, and then we bounce back up, making a new all-time high. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to breach, $3. Would not be surprised. So only time will tell, though. So as you know, there's only probabilities in the market, and there are no certainties. So just keep that in mind. The next coin we're going to check out, guys, I mentioned this like last week or 2 weeks ago. I first mentioned it on the Patreon, and then I mentioned it on the YouTubes. Loom Network. Look at Loom Network. Let's pull back to the daily. Look at this beast right here. Like I mentioned, it right around 7 some cents. So it was up a little high. Got it like a little late, but this thing is looking mighty fine. It has an all-time high of 3 cents. It's 70 some cents. So you're telling me if you get in at 10 cents, that's like a 7x return. That's still pretty good. But the whole idea, though, you're buying into something, or at least like I'm buying into something, hoping that it'll hit all-time high. And then once it hits all-time high, you know what happens. We go all-time high after all-time high after all-time high. So that is the plan. That's what I'm expecting from this. It's kind of like with DNT, Mana, Civic. They're all very similar. They all have these explosive moves. I just know that Loom had the lowest market cap, so that's why I got into that. So just we had a little trouble here. We ended up breaking out, and bam, breaking out, hitting approximately 11.6 cents. That's looking mighty fine. I can't wait to see the future for Loom. We're probably going to see a little more parabolic action, just like we saw in the past two, and then a correction. So stay tuned for that. Something else that is hated or loved, it's hated or loved, but guess what? This thing, if you just look at the charts, put your emotions to the side, XRP is totally underrated right now. Totally underrated. We're going to pull it up on the weekly. As you can see right here, on the weekly, XRP's all-time high is around, $3.20, depending on what exchange you're on. Look, we're having a lot of trouble getting past that 70 to 80 cent region. Once we get past this region right here, things are going to go parabolic because there's not much heavy resistance. We've never had that much price action there. So especially getting above right around here, we really want to get above that region right there. Hold that as support because it's heavy resistance. Keep in mind, we're on the weekly chart. The weekly chart has such a significance to tell what happens. This isn't the daily. This isn't the hour. The weekly chart has a bigger weight when it comes to looking at the charts. And this right here is the monthly. I mean, look at that. We've had a lot of resistance here in this area, a lot of it. Well, once we break this, things are going to go parabolic, and we're probably going to end up making all-time high after all-time after all-time high after all-time high. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. They're like, but the crypto homie, the SEC, what about the SEC? Guys, this is the charts. We're taking our emotions, we're putting it to the side. This is what the charts are showing. I think this is an under-radar, an under-the-radar coin. But at the end of the day, you do have to keep in mind that the whole SEC thing. But we could see a pop though. We could see a pop, and just consider what if we do see February 22nd that they end up doing a settlement in court. It's all taken care of. Just what if? I mean, it's a big what if right there. But if it ends up getting listed back on Coinbase, oh my, it's gonna be parabolic. But I get it though. It's either love or hated coin, and it's one of those things. And one last coin, one bonus coin we have to check out is DNT, okay? We gotta check out some good old DNT. Let's pull it up on the daily. Guys, we've been looking at this for a while. It's been holding this as support, which is looking mighty fine. That's what we wanted to see. Hold this 18 cent region, 18.2 cent region right around there. We're holding it. This is looking really good. We're starting to break out. We want to see this thing continue to break out though. We want to see this thing have momentum. Checking out, just checking to make sure things work out here. I was going to say put up the volume, but I don't have the volume indicator on right now. We can quick add that. Bam. Yeah, there's not much volume going on right now on the daily. We want to see some more volume like this, especially on this day. If we see something like that, parabolic move, that's what we want to see. So watch out for DNT to continue to break. What's going on with Loom? We have the graph looking mighty fine. And of course, XRP, you love it or hate it, let me know down in the comments below. I always love your support, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Those live streams are great. Being able to chat with you guys, it's just so cool. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your research and making your decisions. As we're having a community grown over on the Patreon. Thank you guys to all the Patreon supporters. It really does help make more content for the channel. And just thank you guys so much. But as always, there will always continue to be free content on the YouTubes. But if you're so inclined, definitely go check out the Patreon link down below. And of course, the tweeters, we can't forget about the tweeters. I post fire content there as well. Always a good morning post right now. So stay tuned for that. And so that's a wrap for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. The Crypto Homie will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.